nasi lemak, nasi goreng. Mati-mati diorang suruh kita mesti nak jamah. Kalau tak jamah nanti
Kempunan. Yeah.
Tapi we don't hear of people cakap, kau tak makan pizza tu nanti kau kempunan.
Yeah.
Tak ada pula
Pasal pizza tu tak sedap.
I like that answer.
Pizza tak sedap. Nasi lemak mak kita goreng tu. To them, because they cook it with so much love, they want to make sure their children taste it.
I think it's mak-mak punya weapon lah. Baik kau makan. Kau tak ada kau
kempunan. Kata jatuh lah. Dia tak makan tadi, dia jatuh, dia kempunan nasi lemak lah tu.
So we are with none other than Dato Khadijah Ibrahim. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Since you say you like to sing, why don't you sing me a line and let me judge you?
Allah. Nasib baik aku tak cakap.
Alamak.
Aku nyanyi lah
You
kan.
never know. You may be good. You never know. Don't give up your talent
Okay,
easily.
tak apalah. Maybe let's not spoil this show so early on.
Dia dah malu, dia takut sebenarnya.
But when I was 12 years old, I remember going to New Zealand. And I've been to your restaurant there.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Mashallah.
Yes. And that was more than
Fantastic.
20 years ago.
Yes, you're right.
Do you still have that restaurant?
No, after 23 years, I left for New York to start a new restaurant in Wall Street. And then 2 days later, September 11. So that's the end. It crashes everything.
That means Ibu, your restaurant, you were there for 20 over years?
23 years.
Wow.
I live in Christchurch for about 23 years, but I do commute every week to come back and perform.
In Kuala Lumpur?
Yeah. Wow. So Singapore Island dah macam my own airline.
Naik bas lah macam naik bas lagi.
Macam naik bas.
I know.
I see.
So it was good living there. I was a student. I did interior design, and then I saw a shop and I said, okay, I like this shop, and everything we did was just on the phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it belongs to the Maori punya trust. So we spoke on the phone with each other. When we sold it also, we on the phone. When we took over, we spoke on the phone. Was so good.
Ibu, what type of food Ibu jual kat sana?
Authentic Malaysian food. Halal, the only halal food in Christchurch.
Was there a market for it at that
Of course.
Yes.
We had a lot of tourists from Singapore.
Betul.
We have government people, a lot of government people.
Okay. Because I remember my brother juga Hilal. He brought his daughter Nazlin pergi dekat Ibu Mi restaurant dekat New Zealand juga. Dekat New Zealand.
And we pack food for guests yang datang for them to travel tau. So that when they go to their homestay he just heat it up.
Oh, that's
We have like
convenient.
rendang, sate, and kuih serimuka. Semua ada, you know. Abok, koci, you name it lah.
But Ibu, how do you get the ingredients down there?
You see, because I commute from Kuala Lumpur to Christchurch almost every week. I declare.
Okay.
Those days, of course, as long as you don't bring meat, you can bring everything, practically everything. And from Asian shop, you can get
Australia yang selalu very strict dengan Ibu. Because I remember I bought ikan bilis.
True.
I bought ikan bilis, saya goreng ikan bilis. My son was very young at that time. Kena buang.
Yeah,
So I was just wondering
very strict.
macam mana at that time.
Actually, ikan bilis is nothing. It's anchovies. It's fish.
Kan?
I just want to make your life difficult.
I
I guess.
suppose so lah. Maybe I don't have that charisma macam Ibu lah.
Tak ada. Just that they can be a real, you know what lah.
Yes.
Sometimes, you
I
know.
understand.
So memang kirakan dah berapa tahun Ibu berkecimpung dalam tu. But people know you as a singer.
True.
They all know you as a singer.
It's so funny. I actually started my career as a chef.
Oh.
I started cooking when I was 7 years old. I made my first kueh cara. And I actually studied that recipe from my neighbor. Balik-balik rumah, I said, Mak Tija nak buat lah kuih tu. Because she gave me one.
and you love it,
Nak ambil segan. So I said, tak, satu cukup. So I tasted it and I saw the way she did it. So I went home. My mother said, are you sure you want to? I said, yeah. And then 10 years old, I started making all Western food by looking at recipes.
Wow.
So weekends was my duty to cook because my parents, especially my father, is such a good cook.
Okay.
He will expose us to all sorts of food. And the exposure I got as far as food is concerned was in Singapore.
Right.
Because kita commute, we always come back, see my grandparents. And we used to live in Kuaman. We have beautiful houses in Lorong Kuaman. And when we cross this little, not little, it's quite a big drain. You have to go through this small jembatan kecil ni. And you see all these ladies start selling mee rebus, gado-gado, mee siam, lopes.
Sounds
And
delicious.
that thing is in my head all the time.
Right.
And I come from a family of food business.
Okay.
I have grand auntie sells masak lemak otak in Tampin. And my grandmother has got a restaurant in Jasin. My aunties and uncles have got restaurants here in Singapore. They were doing very well.
So you're so exposed to that. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, ini dia Asam Jawa.
This is my Asam Jawa.
Wow,
So
this
this is my
nice.
secret. Keeping young. Cik.
Ya, nak tahu. Memang Asam Jawa memang
Jawa is
bagus.
very
Thank
good
you.
for you.
Thank you. Oh, jaga.
It's okay.
Oh, tak boleh shake ah?
Dia macam beer.
Oh, okay, tak boleh shake. Better don't shake because they have.
Macam.
Okay.
So itulah.
Alcoholic.
From there, it started. Singing was never my first choice. To be honest with you.
I never knew that you have this food thing, you know.
Okay, I have wet tissue.
Okay.
Yes.
Bismillah. How was
Bila
that?
makan lah macam ni lah kan.
Yes,
Must
that's
have
right.
white tissue, dry tissue kan.
Bila dah jadi mak-mak mesti.
You have to have all that.
Wah, sedapnya ni.
Sedap kan?
Okay, let me have mine.
It's very nice. It's
Don't
really very
shake
nice.
whatever you do.
Yeah, don't shake. Rupa dia ada gassy sikit. Wow. I love air asam
Tamarind is
Jawa
good.
tau. I love it. I really love it. So, this is really something, it's very refreshing.
Very rich. Okay, let me try.
My voice so loud.
House boom. Asam Jawa.
Very good.
Bismillah.
Very nice. Itulah cerita dia. You
Okay,
know, from
betul.
young, exposure to
Sedap.
food and but of course never in my head that I'd be thinking of. But you see, it's so funny. Came from a family of 12. Big family, even
Wow.
from on my father's side, mother's side. But my mother, the only child, anak tunggal.
Right.
But she gave birth to 12 of us.
Masya
So what
Allah.
happened was, when I told her, I said, oh, I'm going to cook. And then she go like, oh, are you for real? And I bake, mind you. Look at buku.
Really?
Start baking biscuits and cakes and all that at young
Just
age.
like that?
For Raya. Not show off lah.
Wow.
I see. Were you the only one out of your
Well,
siblings?
all my siblings can cook.
I see.
Especially my late sister. Dia selalu buatkan ibu kek suji.
Oh.
Bukan kek suji
sedap tu.
dia very old school dah saya. Bukan yang macam kita buat ada butter-butter. Dia butter-butter tapi dia punya more to the dry side.
Okay.
So,
Kering sikit.
so having them, because you being the youngest, they just help you out. They
Ibu
just
youngest
youngest girl. So, they help me out and I got things done. I feel so proud.
Wow.
But okay, kalau ibu punya kirakan bakat memasak tu dari muda then what about your bakat menyanyi? At what
Bakat
age?
menyanyi, I think was there lah, but it's just that I didn't polish it because I was, as I say, I had no interest of singing. But my sister, because she sings at club and all that, so my duty was to write lyrics for her. So I listen to the
Wow,
song.
she
I'm more
writes
advanced than she
lyrics.
does
I see.
because I keep on listening to songs. So I have to write, kita punya penyanyi lari, and I know you can sing, blah blah blah. And she said to me, the magic was I pay you 700 ringgit when I was 15 years old. No,
That must have been big at that time.
wow, I'm like 700 ringgit. I start thinking, what am I going to buy for my mother? What am I going to buy for my father? And I took the job.
Oh,
I took the
wow.
job for 3 weeks. It's long school holidays.
okay.
So, penyanyi. And then the word just started spreading around and saying, Latif Ibrahim singer is singing at this place.
Sister.
So it's Latif Ibrahim again. Okay, in
Right.
case you do not know, the late
Sorry, no, Latif Ibrahim.
Latif Ibrahim is ibu's brother.
I see.
Sofia
And-
Ibrahim is my sister. Hussein Abu Hassan is my uncle. Faizal, Hussein, Nosham, no, these are all my first cousins.
Oh,
We come
didn't know
from
that.
big three of entertainment field.
Yeah.
Rosham No is also.
Yeah, Nosham, no, Faizal Hussein, Dila Hussein, Hairi, Cool. These are all my family.
Wow. Okay. Sophia Ibrahim, I've heard that
She's
name.
famous actress with Piramli.
Yes. Okay, that's where I
Batan
know.
Maut.
Okay, Sophia Ibrahim, yes. And Latif Ibrahim sang a very famous song that's called Nora.
Nora,
Oh.
Mustika Hati, oh Dewi.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Wow, sikit aja, sikit ibu kasih.
Mahal.
It's so good. So
Yeah.
that means your whole family is also I would say semua ada bakat dalam nyanyi, acting and apa lagi?
And makanan. They're all
Makan.
own restaurants, you see.
Wow. So okay, because I was under the impression maybe ibu dah bersara daripada menyanyi, ibu start cooking, but rupanya you cooking
started
dulu.
off,
I started cooking.
Wow.
Interesting.
And then, of course, you need money to start business, kan? So my head, even at young age, it was already there. Maybe brought up by my dad. He's a
Okay.
businessman. So I said, how do I earn money to start this business? So only through singing. So when one WA offered me as a recording artist, I was the first female artist that signed up with them.
Okay.
And I start thinking, doing calculation, berapa dapat duit. Macam mana nak diversify? How do I do this? You know?
Right.
Wow.
We started from there.
Is it at the back of your mind you still want to macam buka restaurant and all that?
No.
Is it?
Just thinking, how do I start other businesses
Oh,
if I
okay.
don't have money?
I
Of
see.
course, restaurant. I
Is
never
that-
thought about restaurant or boutique
Oh,
or
okay.
anything. But a lot of people say to me, "Oh, Kat, we think boutique is good enough for you." I say, I have my own mind, so I will.
Ibu ada butik
No.
Oh, okay.
They
But
thought
they
that
thought you'd be-
or
you've
hair
got
salon.
such
I said,
elegance. I would think that you would have a boutique.
I would
many
agree to
things
that.
Ibu nak buat, but at the end of the day, I say no. I think I like because I like
Okay.
to serve people. I like to watch
Ibu
people
dong.
eat and let them enjoy.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I went into food. And of course I love interior design. I did a
yes.
lot of.
I remember you said that too, right? You went to
I
New
did
Zealand
a lot
to
of
study interior design.
houses and government offices
Oh, you
in Malaysia.
kirakan you buat,
I
interior
did. I
design?
did.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, in Christchurch. So how did that minat also came about? Because
Yeah.
you
Through my
started-
mom. My mom, she loves her house clean. Her house is always clean.
Right.
And my father said, hello, mana barang-barang Yam? Macam ni senang je lah. Yam gantung aje lah. Because he's always missing his thing. I still remember my father's. So bila dia nak, my father can always pull it down. Because she likes it neat.
Oh, okay.
So it came from there.
I see. So
I
from
can
there,
imagine it. It sounds like a
So
typical like.
can you imagine if she says really gantung aja, so she must think of okay nak gantung pun mesti nak cara cantik sikit lah kan.
Yes.
So that's where.
Then my grandmother pun yang diorang ni Malacca Jasin, very very tidy. They all like must be spotless. Dia punya tanah dia seka, rumah dia kat seka tau dia buat tinggi.
Right.
The only bungalow house in 1938.
Wow.
My grandmother.
Wow.
Because she's rich. She's married to this bendahara. At that time, like a treasurer, So in that kampung, if you mention that house, everybody knows that house.
Right.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Still there.
Okay.
But who's staying there now?
My nephew.
I
My
see.
nephew, my
Okay, so
sister.
it's still within the family lah.
Still within the family.
That's nice.
So dear, she just loved to see her garden clean. No? And her basically it all starts from home. Everything
Yeah,
starts from
correct.
home. You know?
Yeah, that's
My
true.
mother periuk belanga dia hitam sikit mati lah melayang.
Oh, I tell you these days,
Is that particular?
They are very strict. They're very
Right.
strict. Yeah. When it came to me, they didn't do that to me lah.
But you're the youngest. I'm sure you get away with a lot of things like macam
I'm a good
kakak-kakak.
daughter, you know.
Nah,
I'm a good
kakak-kakak
sister too.
what? Jadi?
During my younger days, I'm very quiet. According to them, that I don't
According to them,
speak much, but I like to do all this lah. Senyap, yeah.
Right.
So you have 12 siblings kan?
Yes.
Kirakan
We lost
12
7.
adik-beradik.
Oh no, we lost 8. It's only 4 of us left now.
Oh, okay.
The boys all, they all died at young age. Most of them. Even my parents died at young age. My mother,
mashallah.
my father left us when he was 50, and my mom,
that's
51.
very young.
Very young.
That's very young.
Yeah.
50 and 51. Masya Allah. May Allah bless their souls.
Itulah.
So,
So out of these 3 fields, like cooking, singing, and interior design, which one is your favorite?
I
Oh, okay.
speak.
Ibu,
Cannot hear.
this one,
Okay, too far. Sorry.
Okay,
You see,
your question.
all right. Okay.
So out of these 3 fields that you ventured in, cooking, interior design, and singing, which one is your favorite? You have
I still say it's cooking. No, okay. Singing, maybe because I came from a family of entertainment. When I became famous with this song, Kusangka Siang Kira Menyemalam, it's an overnight thing. I don't feel anything, I feel like, it's just like my uncle, so famous, like my sister. Because you came from a very famous family tau. So you rasa macam
overshadowed.
Macam you rasa, ni dah biasa lah.
Okay.
But it didn't hit me yet. Sorry, it didn't hit me in a sense of like, hey,
It's your song.
your songs, you're selling a gold album, triple platinum album. It didn't hit me yet because
You must check out that song.
you're young and it didn't bother you. Okay, the reason why I said food is basically all in one. I give you an example. Music plays a very important role in all our lives. It brings back memories.
Yes,
Okay, when my mom used to cook, she turned on the radio. All right. It all started with my mom. Music, food, and interior. So it's in me.
Right.
So if you ask me really to pick, of course, as I say, food, and music, and of course the homes. I don't call house, I call them homes.
Actually, food binds people together.
Yeah.
And
This are the thing lah. Music, food, you put them together, people are happy.
Yep.
Nice.
So I think I picked the right career.
Yes, because food. You see, I as much as I know her as an entertainer, but it was food. When I first met Ibu kan, when I hear how passionate she is about promoting ataupun hidupkan makanan-makanan traditional, I straight away clicked. I said, Ibu cakap pasal makanan kan. I want to champion this cause about kuih muih, kuih muih traditional. Because kuih muih, I was telling them, right, Ibu, some of the youngsters, I feel a bit sad. Diorang kenal onde-onde bukan melalui onde-onde. Diorang kenal onde-onde melalui kek onde-onde.
Yeah.
Jadi dari situ, bila dia nampak the original onde-onde, ini bentuk onde-onde sebenarnya. So this is where I find that, kalau kita tak hidupkan all this
We
kuih,
cannot afford to lose it. It's such a shame.
Yes, correct. Correct. So, Ibu, you have a collaboration dengan 1819.
Yes.
Can Ibu ceritakan sikit pasal this collaboration?
Okay, as you know, 1819 belongs to Shaman and Hamdan. And Shaman has been a friend for the past 20 years. And they've been wanting me to come and try. And I said, okay, one day I'll come. So I was so busy. So one day I just woke up and said, okay, I'm going to go and meet up with Shaman. And let's see. It all started with buka puasa with warga Mas. And then, of course, he came to Sembawang for my expo when I was promoting my pace. And I said, come on. Then Shaman said, we said, how do we boost up 1819 with their food and my food? So let's blend so that we can start cooking some real authentic Malaysian food. So it came out in my head, the best thing to bring people here is to do high tea. Because high tea, kita ada variety.
Yes,
so
correct.
macam-macam makanan kita boleh buat. So every state, if which I can think of, I said, okay, laksa Johor, we have laksa Johor, laksa Penang, laksa Nyonya, laksa ini, and nasi lemak.
Yes,
nasi lemak. I'm very particular about nasi lemak. I love my nasi lemak, and I'm so proud of my nasi lemak. So then I said, okay, Shaman, let's do this. And true enough, by just doing it the first time,
kan?
we had 225 packs.
Wow.
That's a lot, huh? That's a lot, yes.
We
correct.
even had to borrow from Sultan Palace. Such a good neighbor. Such a fantastic neighbor. And the crowd was so
You see,
amazing.
that means orang memang nak makanan gini. Pasal apa? Kalau kita buat high tea, I like Ibu punya cara. Bila kita buat high tea, diorang dapat makan a bit of everything.
Yes, they get to taste.
Kalau kita just makan macam biasa, sekarang dia dah order, katakan dia order this laksa. Dia nak makan yang lain, dia dah. Tapi kalau high tea tu, kita sikit sana, sikit sini.
Don't worry, sayang. Your two cities are most welcome. even though if 1819 moved to other places, but we're going to collaborate with, of course, I'm going to work with Siti.
Masya Allah,
I
insyaAllah.
told her wherever I go, as far as the kuih is concerned, it must be there. My nasi, and then of course we talk to a few other people who I like to. I'm a food hunter. I go around tasting food, and I've contacted quite a number of people. I said, okay, who I like to work with, and we will still go on doing high tea.
Right.
It's just that bakal nama lain lah.
Mungkin lah.
Khadijah with so and so ke, Khadijah with Siti ke, Haiti mana-mana yang ini kan.
Yes.
So basically they just have to follow our Facebook, our Instagram, TikTok, then they will know where we are. You know.
So right now kalau diorang nak ikut ibu they go at Khadijah at 1819 atau
Khadijah underscore 1819, or they can go Khadijah underscore Ibrahim.
Khadijah underscore, because that day you
Ibrahim,
tried to
senang.
tag, right?
Yeah.
Khadijah underscore.
I said no, Khadijah underscore Ibrahim kan? Our
Ibrahim.
Instagram, our own Instagram.
Khadijah underscore Ibrahim. Okay, good.
Boleh.
Okay.
Boleh.
TikTok
Ibu is on
tu.
TikTok?
Ibu is on TikTok.
Wow.
You know, I'm not. Of course, I thank Cik No, the champion. She does all this.
Awesome.
Would you believe it? I believe in hardcore fans tau. Ibu tak pernah buka fan
check,
apa dah,
tak
because
ada.
to me, if people love me for who I am, even kat depan toilet pun we will still talk.
Yeah, the insincerity.
You know,
She's very warm.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
that's
in,
right.
you know, like having myself of this rating on rating, or I like you in this program because your rating is high. No, I don't believe in that. You akan menjahanamkan orang punya talent.
Betul.
That's not fair. Macam orang
Betul,
kata,
correct.
see, kalau I cakap, I swear to you, her kuih sedap. Not because she's here, because I've tasted all the kuih that she brought. And if somebody else say, dia punya Siti tu kuih dia mahal lah, you know. And I will jawab,
Okay.
mahal sebab apa? Sebab kuih dia sedap.
Masya Allah.
You don't get anything cheap and expect it to be nice.
Exactly.
Kadang-kadang orang lupa.
Betul.
Santan nak lebih. Kuih-kuih Melayu tak ada santan, you jangan cakap lah.
Yes,
Yeah.
betul tu.
Kan?
Betul.
Gula. People don't understand. You want good food, you pay lah.
Betul.
Kan?
Betul.
That doesn't-
Ada rupa, ada harga lah,
Tapi
dia
kita bukan membunuh. Kita bukan perompak. Kita bagi harga yang kita rasa sesuai untuk
betul.
jualan.
Betul.
Yang untuk yang mampu.
Yes.
Kalau tak dapat beli 10, beli 1.
Betul.
Kan? Bila bisa ada duit beli 3. Kan? But don't kutuk something yang bagus lah.
Yeah,
I'm so
betul.
against it.
Yeah,
Pasal apa tau, you
absolutely.
see pasal some of them tanya saya tau ibu, Chef Siti, you tak nak jual ke kuih you kat mana? Jujur masa Siti jual dekat Geylang at that time, kuih kat Geylang is 3 that time lah 3 for $1.50 or $2.
Oh.
My kuih is 3 for $5.
Okay.
So memang mahal. So the first day ibu Siti buka kat sana, dia masih ingat lagi dengan dengan Singtel lah Orang tak nak beli. Orang cakap mahal lah, buat apa beli this and that. So sekarang nak buat macam mana? Kuih Siti dah buat satu loyang So it was bulan puasa.
Okay.
So they were all complaining mahal. So what I did, I said okay tak apa, I sedekah orang buka puasa. So
Betul.
I bagi free.
Okay.
Makanlah tak apa, ambil tak apa. So next few days I tak nak buat kuih.
Okay.
I tak nak buat kuih, I sell other things.
Uh-uh.
And lo and behold, next few days orang yang mengutuk tu they were there.
Okay.
Chef Siti, ada kuih yang kemarin tak yang you bagi kita? I cakap, yang you kata mahal tu. Dia kata, tapi sorry lah sedap lah.
Tahu pun kan.
Sedap lah kuih tu. Dia cakap, saya letak harga ada sebab.
Berpatutan dengan
Berpatutan. Kita tahu apa kita masukkan
We know
kan?
what we're selling. Kan?
Yeah.
We know that. We know that.
Because I think it's different when you actually cook it with passion.
Yeah.
As compared to if you really just want to make a living.
Keikhlasan tu sayang. Keikhlasan tu bila kita masak.
Exactly.
Orang
Boleh dia
makan
rasa.
jadi darah daging dia tau.
Betul Ibu.
Bukan kita buat benda yang macam mak cakap kalau benda yang kotor, yang haram orang makan lain, itu kita tanggung dosa.
Betul.
Tapi bila kita bagi dia sesuatu yang khasiat dia begitu bagus, itu pahala buat kita. So orang tak faham tu.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
So that was the reason why. But bila when Ibu came on board and kat 18-19 ni, so bila I saw how passionate she is, no, and how she appreciates good food. He appreciates good food. So I said, okay, I'm going to have some of my kuih. Ibu tak suruh pun, ibu tak cakap kuih apa pun. I pandai-pandai pilih kuih yang I think, alhamdulillah,
The
ibu
crowd
like.
loves it.
The crowd loves it, and it complements ibu punya kuih. It's fantastic.
And she's going to be with me wherever I am. I definitely.
Love it.
Well, in fact,
Masya
I encourage her.
Yep.
Don't be discouraged over.
Ibu hidupkan balik my semangat.
Don't be discouraged over stupid. Maaf cakap stupid remarks.
Yeah. Betul.
If I'm her,
Masuk keluar.
because that's my attitude. If I know who I am and I know what I'm doing, no one tells me I'm wrong.
Nice.
No, I don't believe in that. I believe in my own principles.
She
Very
came at a point of time whereby I dah macam dah pasrah lah, malas lah nak jual. Everybody cakap mahal.
I haven't told her. I told her if I'm looking for investor right now, I said, because ibu memang macam tu. That's my style. If I see good things, I don't like to see go to waste,
Yes.
Let's do it, Siti. We do it small.
Yeah.
Let's do whatever you dream of. We can achieve this. Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Kita just think positive. I always tell friends and families, when anything that's trouble you all, think of the positive things.
Yeah,
Masya Allah.
correct.
You think of the positive things, all the negative will just hancur.
And she's very positive,
Yeah,
just
I can feel
being her in her presence, her aura, macam automatically apa yang negative in my mind, I just like literally drop off me.
Totally, I
cakap,
don't want. I don't want.
Have you always been this positive?
Always been like this.
Wow.
Always been like
I
this.
think that's the secret of
Sayang,
success.
everybody has got problem. Bohonglah kalau ibu cakap ibu tak ada problem. Bohonglah ibu cakap kalau ibu tak marah, ibu tak rasa sedih. Bohong. Tetapi, that is not my priority.
Betul.
I take it, I manage it, I move on. Kan? But that doesn't mean I'm going to sit down and moan about it and think, and people are moving already. And living overseas teach you a lot of things.
Oh yes.
You see how people live, their lives, completely different. People have no time to sit down and think about you ngata I'm ngata you, petty things. Kita, orang Melayu memang begitu. Tetapi kita hapuskanlah yang kita rasa yang tidak baik. We shouldn't keep it. Kan?
Yes.
Ibu kalau gaduh dengan siapa, family, friends, best friend, come sit down, let's talk. What's the problem?
Good.
Okay, then shake hand. Okay, we finish? We finish here? We no more fighting? Fine, finish. Let's go.
Cute kan?
Masya Allah, yeah.
Kalau lah semua boleh gitu.
Exactly. Betul.
Pasal among friends pun Siti, kadang-kadang kita mengamuk-ngamuk dengan kawan-kawan kita. Kau
betul.
bohong kau ibu cakap tak ada. Kau kenapa begini? Dia tak baik tau macam ni.
Yelah, tak orang tak
Tapi
gitu,
kita sit down, cakap, okay lah, we can pekik. Lepas tu, okay, no more pekik hak, no more hak berjalan.
That's awesome advice actually. Yeah. Which I
Good,
think everybody
kan?
should try and adopt.
It's not
Daripada
easy.
mengata.
It's
Betul.
not easy.
Not easy.
Again, as I say, the word sorry is always first to be said out. And I don't have this word hate. It's not in my vocabulary.
Nice. Wow.
Unless Siti, orang tu kurang ajar.
Okay, then to ask
That's
for
a
it.
different
Then the
ball game
word hate will come. But lain pada tu no.
Right.
I don't believe in it.
Right.
I don't believe in it.
Is there a quote that you live by?
Just simple lah, hidup dalam ketenangan.
Hidup dalam ketenangan.
That's it. That's all I want.
Hidup dalam
Sayang, you may have all the money in the world. You're not at peace. What is it to you?
Yeah, that's
Kan?
true,
In fact, I've heard
Risau
about
je.
those
Risau je.
Michael Jackson baik, Elvis Presley baik. They did mention they have money, tapi ketenangan tak ada.
No.
Yelah.
Ketenangan tak ada. So sometimes the simplest things or the cheapest things, ketenangan is something that it's up to you to control it lah. Whether you will or not.
Betul.
But Ibu has moved on, She, in fact, we talk about masak and all She has her own range of pace.
Oh.
Dia ada her range of pace. And you know
Right.
what? That day I was here, she cooked for me specially her asam pedas.
Oh.
I was blown away because jujur Ibu.
She
Bukan pasal
wanted.
Ibu kat sini
Yeah.
saya Siti puji Siti selalu dah cuba a few asam pedas. Very disappointing.
Okay.
Very disappointing. Orang kata, oh asam pedas ni sedap. Asam pedas paste ni authentic. Bila kita masak, tak ada rasa anything like how mak kita masak and things like that.
Yeah.
But I tried yours. And
It's paste.
yeah. And it was from paste.
Okay.
And I think this is good. Because why? Ibu, ramai kedekan anak-anak muda kita yang tinggal kat London, tinggal kat mana, they miss this type of food, traditional food.
True.
By having this paste, diorang dapat rasa macam, oh, kita makan asam pedas kat London sih. Because ibu dah tak buka restoran kat New Zealand lagi.
Yeah. So it will at
You
least
never know,
remind
I
them.
may be crazy.
Kalau nak buka
Yeah, why not?
Tapi-
InsyaAllah kita
But
doakan.
I thank her.
satu hari.
She has introduced me to some people who are really keen to take our pace, which I'm going to work with her in future, inshallah, or maybe with you. I don't know what you do, but it's always good to share your wealth and your knowledge to others.
MasyaAllah.
At the end of the day, as I say to you, macam pace kita, what I do. There are people who came to me and said that they want to open little stores. We will teach them, okay, like asam pedas. What else can you do with the asam pedas? You can do 2-3 dishes from the asam pedas paste.
Okay.
Same goes with the sambal tumis. Same goes with the ayam kapitan, rendang dan sebagainya. So kita ajar dia buka little store. Then kita monitor and we teach them how to do the costing.
Nice.
Macam mana jualan dia orang, berapa banyak dia mesti jual. Dan bila benda-benda jadi, when you see success in someone, it's success in you too.
Yes,
kan? So itu pasal bila orang tanya pasal paste ibu ni dah merata jalan tau.
Right.
Hong Kong, China.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. People who just come back, they buy by boxes there.
Okay.
But to go full swing tu, the capacity waktu itu, I don't have the manpower.
Okay.
Not that we cannot do it. Like my factory, like we do per day, we can produce like 3,600 packages.
Wow.
You know?
A lot.
Then fikir balik, manalah aku nak letak banyak ni. Kan? So things like that. But now we have people macam di Malaysia now is much better. If you do under OEM, it's difficult because you have to pay the listing.
Correct.
But when you have your little factory on your own under SME, I worked with Aeon before. Every 38 outlets has got my pace.
Wow.
My grandson one day went to supermarket, he saw my face, he sat down, he refused to move. Ibu!
Alah,
Ibu! I wish I could send you the video.
You know how many cucu can say itu nenek aku.
Exactly.
Kau ada.
Cute lah, dia cute. Memang cute. Masa tu when
Cikgu ada, yes.
masa my daughter-in-law sent me that gambar, me ketawa.
Alah, so cute.
You know?
Yeah, how
So
many
benda-benda
of that,
macam ni lah, Siti. I told her,
Oh.
don't give up. If you can train people to duplicate 10 or 20 of you,
Yeah.
that is anugerah Allah bagi pada kita tau.
She was
So,
my student.
So kita tak boleh give up.
Tapi dia sekarang dia improvise. Okay, just a little bit of background about dia. Hidayah ni, she's a property agent lah.
betul.
A very successful one.
Masya
And also bila dia belajar bikin roti and all, she and her husband, they both used to be crew. They're with Singapore Airlines.
Cabin crews.
cabin crew.
Fantastic. Shaman's friend also?
we've
They know
not
each
met.
other lah.
We've met, but we've not met on flight, on work. Tapi outside, yes.
So bila diorang datang belajar bikin roti, her husband actually quit the airlines and buat
To start
roti
baking.
focaccia.
Yes.
Yes, they did
Yeah.
that. And now they went into this drink lah.
Yes.
This katira ni.
Correct.
So this one,
So can I drink it now?
oh yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Can
Yes,
Let
we
me
have a
promote
glass?
your katira.
Boleh.
We have a glass. Yes,
No, I don't mind drinking it from the bottle.
Oh, okay.
More sexy.
For you.
All right.
More
Yeah,
sexy.
she's a very tough girl, you know.
More sexy.
Have you heard of Katira?
Oh, I heard of the drink katira.
Awesome.
Yeah, but
Awesome.
this is your product.
Yes.
It's called Awesome.
Awesome
Katira,
katira because the name came about because I think it was one of
Wow,
the
this is very ketat, man.
Meh, come, let me help you with
kirakan
that.
the celebrities lah. Dia datang, dia minum, dia cakap, oh, awesome lah this drink. So that was when they got the drink
Yeah, the
Katira
name
Awesome.
Awesome is good.
And we
Yeah.
thought, why not just keep it simple? It's
Yeah.
an awesome drink that we both love. So
I like
let's
the
just
fact
call
dia
it
tak
Katira
manis.
Awesome.
I like the fact it's not sweet.
Yeah, so mungkin insyaAllah satu hari kita boleh collaborate.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Katira Awesome. And we only have
Awesome.
Wow, masyaAllah.
Okay, all the kuih-kuih there. Kalau siapa tak pergi beli, siapa tak makan, memang rugi. Now Ramadan is coming and I'm going to do a lot of things with Chef Siti. So all you guys out there, look out for us because we're going to attack you and we're going to attack with Katira Awesome as well. So
Wow.
please stay tuned and
Yes.
we're going to go. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here. We're going to be all over Singapore.
InsyaAllah, yes.
Oh, speaking of that, I just found out that Ibu actually was born in Singapore.
Yes, is that right? Because
Yes.
I keep hearing that. Tapi when I check Wikipedia, they say that you're from Pahang.
Oh, then we should throw away that.
So that's not true, yeah?
Born in Kandang Kerbau. Family, Lorong Kuaman.
Lorong Kuaman.
Kuaman is still there. You see the name there, Kuaman.
Yeah, Kuaman. Yes, Lorong Kuaman.
Tak boleh pakai betul lah ni Google.
Ya, tak boleh. So tak boleh percaya.
I said,
Sila
so
nanti.
you are Singaporean.
Singapore.
I'm Malaysian.
Malaysian. Okay, but you're born in Singapore.
Born in Singapore.
Nice. No
But
wonder
grew
you're
up-
always around Singapore.
Always.
So Ibu, sekarang you still singing. I mean, at one stage, Ibu was judging Gegar Vaganza.
Yeah.
And you have concerts here and there.
Correct.
Every time nak pergi, sold out. Every time nak pergi, sold out.
Datik. Wait for my Tiga Sahabat concert next
Oh,
year.
Tiga
insyaAllah.
Sahabat. Siapa-siapa?
Surprise.
Can't wait.
Kalau
Mesti
kita
otai-otai,
mesti
you know, and
kalau nak ikutkan Ibu punya padu suara kan, selalu dengan Papa Rock.
Yeah.
Itu mesti ada.
yes.
Besok
Rock.
Papa Rock punya concert kan?
Oh, ya kan?
Sweet Charity kan?
Oh,
Wow, as we speak tomorrow.
InsyaAllah Sunday.
Uh-huh.
If anybody, all of you all come, kalau diizinkan Allah, of course my good friend Salimah Mahmud is going to be here on Sunday, and I've invited Ramli Sarid to come over because it's his birthday.
nice.
So I'm
Okay.
keeping my fingers crossed that he will be here with us for the high tea.
yes.
Okay.
And we all can celebrate his birthday, insyaAllah.
Siti recommend to my bekas-bekas Jumaah daripada Noah. Sekaligus 23 orang. 23 packs. Straight away book.
Wow.
They're coming.
One shot.
Besok, Sunday.
Nice.
On Sunday.
Alhamdulillah.
Immediately, because when I gave the poster, masa Nur give me the poster, I gave to this kumpulan ex Noah punya travels. Dia cakap, Chef Siti, kita dapat jumpa dia ke? I said, of course you get to see her. Saya cakap, okay, kita ambil seat kat dalam, kita
Should
dapat
go
jumpa.
one table to another.
Yes, Ibu, please. Macam that day we had with Haziq Rosby. Dia kena nyanyi. Setiap meja kena nyanyi again. But we won't do that to Ibu lah. Because Ibu, we need her because she still have concerts and all.
Yeah.
Tapi Ibu, permintaan sikit lah. Boleh lah nyanyi
Boleh. Yes.
So you didn't tell me what's your favorite song yet?
Your song, the one favorite song is Doa Buat Kekasih. I love that
Andainya
song.
aku bertanya padamu tentang bahagia, di mana nilai setia, di manakah puncak cinta.
Masya
Sedap.
Allah.
Are you supposed to balas?
Taklah Ibu. Tak nak malu
Okay, chorus
saya.
together.
Chorus, okay.
Sejarah mengajar kita menjadi lebih dewasa, meniti arus angkara, lupakan kisah yang lalu, teguhkan tugu imanmu, doaku buat kekasih.
Masya Allah.
Thank you for giving me this chance to sing.
Please to sing with me, fantastic.
We sang
Malunya.
this song. Remember
yes,
dengan
we did.
Awi Raphael? That was the challenge.
Okay.
Oh, and then we get to sing it.
Yes.
Can you imagine that?
Not only that, I'm seeing her in person.
Yes,
Can you
in
imagine?
person, kan?
I am like so excited.
Like dia punya
daripada
aura
tadi.
tu kan. Wow,
Betul,
wow.
yeah.
But there's another song of Ibu that I like tau.
Oh,
She
okay.
always sing that.
Okay.
It goes by aku gembira di sampingmu.
Gembira di sampingmu,
Sikit.
tiap waktu disayangi, ku dibelai dan dimanja dengan kasihmu yang suci. That's the song.
So you go back and check all these songs, okay?
Yes. Ibu, how do you maintain your voice, man?
I have to sing every day.
You sing
Every day. Just like when I drive, I sing. When I'm in the kitchen, I sing.
Ada pantang
It's
tak
just,
Ibu?
No.
Macam makan
It's just like-
cili.
Yes,
I eat a lot of chili padi, but of course, singers, we need a lot of rest before we perform. So I do take short nap, but But bila nak concert, usually that doesn't happen lah. Because so many things playing in your head. You're thinking, what if you make mistakes? What if you lose your voice? You know, that's normal. If you still have that, maknanya you can still sing lah. Bila orang dah tak ada rasa gementar ataupun tak rasa takut, they have lost it.
They lost the passion.
Yeah.
Correct.
I see. Good advice.
Because when we do corporate functions, there's corporate people, they pay you a lot of money, and you always want to give them the best, you know.
So you're still doing all these corporate events and all that. So for
Yes.
those of you who wants to engage Ibu for your corporate events ataupun ini
Contact
kira-kira-
cities.
Contact the Tale of Two Cities
Yes, betul.
contact the- So kita bukan saja tentang makanan, tentang apa. Ibu, there was something that Siti nak tanya lah about makanan tradisional. Makanan tradisional ni memang ada dia punya own aura dia sendiri. Tapi Siti pelik selalu korang katakan kalau mak-mak kita metam kalau nasi lemak, nasi goreng, mati-mati diorang suruh kita mesti nak jamah. Kalau tak jamah nanti
Kempunan. Yeah.
Tapi we don't hear of people cakap, kau tak makan pizza tu nanti kau kumpunan.
Yeah.
Tak ada pula
Pasal pizza tu tak sedap.
I like that answer.
Pizza nasi lemak mak kita goreng tu. To them, because they cook it with so much love, they want to make sure their children taste it.
I think it's mak-mak punya weapon lah. Baik kau makan, kau tak ada kau kumpunan.
kempunan. Kata jatuh lah. Dia tak makan tadi, dia jatuh di kempunan nasi lemak lah tu.
Tapi Ibu, betul tak Ibu? Pernah terjadi pada my son ni, Siti dah buatkan dia nasi goreng. Siti cakap makan makan. Dia terlupa because dia kelang kabut dia nak pergi KL. So he went to KL that night That night Ibu, dia tengah duduk dalam kereta, tengah traffic light, ada kereta hentam dia belakang.
Masya Allah.
The first thing dia ingat, mak aku suruh aku makan nasi goreng, aku tak makan.
Yelah kan.
Kan?
Degil cakap mak.
Degil dekat mak But that's why I'm just curious. So what I'm trying to say is that mungkin this ada daya tarikan makanan tradisional ni lah.
Mungkin. It could be a big coincidence.
It's just a
Tapi,
coincidence
yeah.
actually. But
Mungkin
I
ada
think
kaitannya.
mak punya weapon lah. Kau baik makan,
Betul.
kau tak ada. But you don't see that mak sekarang.
Iyalah.
The younger generation, they don't. Because mak sekarang pun kadang-kadang makan kat luar. Because of convenience.
Tak
Because
apa. Mak-mak di sana yang luar-luar, yang muda-muda, yang ramai-ramai, yang tak ada masa, belilah Khadijah Space.
Yes,
Itu makanan otentik dan tak payah fikir-fikir pening-pening. Bagi anak-anak makan makanan kita kerana makanan kita berkhasiat.
Betul.
Dan all this kunyit, halia, lengkuas ni semua so good for cancer.
Oh yes, betul.
Come on, you know.
Yep.
So give your children good food.
Yes. So for those ibu-ibu yang sangat sibuk out there, this is the best time, you know. Chef Siti selalu saya cuma sarankan yang terbaik. So usually kalau baik, I will honestly say. So Ibu, your pace was good and
Thank
I
you
love
so
it.
much.
And I think this is a very good kirakan way of kita ensure anak-anak kita makan good quality food and diorang tak lupa apa tu asam pedas.
Betul.
So
makanan-makanan
tak lupa
Melayu.
makanan Melayu. So Ibu, thank you so much. You see kuih-kuih ni
Thank you.
saya pasal respect ibunya, pasal saya cakap dengan dia, kita bawa kuih-kuih traditional.
Yes.
So don't
Ni
forget
untuk pandang je ke?
untuk makan.
Macam dapat lama dah pandang kuih abuk-abuk tu.
Itulah kuih abuk-abuk kan, ini untuk makan.
Betul.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Ibu, thank you so
Thank you
much.
to both of you. Thank you.
you,
It's such a lovely to have this conversation, and I'm able to
Likewise.
share all the beautiful things that we talked about. You know, Alhamdulillah. Kalau yang baik-baik tu kita harap semua orang akan terimanya dengan baik.
InsyaAllah. I wish Ibu all the success.
Same.
And please continue your high tea in Singapore.
Yes, I will.
We will
Yes.
definitely
We will
look
do
forward.
it together.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Till
thank you
then.
so much everyone. So I
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoyed this session. Stay tuned for more sharings, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.